When the
Ah,
sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
kamusta? Kamusta? Kamusta ako? Napapansin mo ba't nandito ako? Bago ko i-start yung stream, umikot muna ako. Tinry ko muna si Wanderer. Kung paano inayos ko, tinesting ko siya muna. Wow!
Wind rises.
At nung lumilibot ako, nakita ko to. Di ko actually alam kung ano to. Primal Hour, guys. Giant hour, no one knows why it was built, and then left here when touched, it will flip and start to mark time with this. So the nearby prime is gonna have to blah 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 blah. Wait, flip. Oh. Flip. Oh. Wait, saan ito papunta? Ah, mabot ka. Ba naman yun? Parang sobrang liit naman. Sobrang liit naman. Ito. Saan kaya? Saan to papunta? Hindi ko bumalik. Ay, shit. Nawala na dito. Uy, meron pa dito. Saan ito? Saan?
Follow me.
Okay, pabalik lang din. Ayop.
Behold.
Behold. Binigay na ka ng isang...
Wind strider.
This isn't good.
Oh, ay. Ayun, nandito. Kasi pareho lang din dun. Punta. Ay, punta ako dito dahil nandito yung artifacts ni ano, Wanderer. Ayop. Okay, I think okay na pwede natin ituloy yung Archon Quest. Napalt muna natin si ano, Wanderer. Dami ko 5 star, oh. Kita mo na. Ay, nako. Nakuha ko si Amy ko. Kasi sinasadya.
May knowledge guide you.
Ilang araw to? Wala? Walang araw? Walang talaga, isang quest talaga yung ano. World quest. Oh, di basta-basta mawawala to. Eh. Okay, saan tayo pupunta? Bazaar. Kabuki Mono's finale. At saan yan? Right. So, saan tayo na tigil? Si Scaramouche. Tinry niya i-erase lahat ng history na tungkol sa kanya. Talaga interest niya yung sarili niya. Ah, narinig ko rin yung electropan ko. Car. Oh my god. Capture. Ano ba yun? Alright. Oh, sa bazaar talaga tayo pupunta.
Huh?
Take a walk around the Grand Bazaar to clear your head. Ano kasi pangyayari? Alright.
We're here! What should we eat first?
Kakain tayo. I have a nagging feeling like something's missing. Something important I'm forgetting. Kaya yun.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Sorry. Ang dami ko iniisip, hayop. Dami ko iniisip.
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Come on, brain. Let's dig this out. It'll be there somewhere. Deleting one step. Then we're the fire forbidden knowledge.
What is it?
Mahila.
Have you figured it all out?
Wait lang, Paimon. In order to the virus, she said that no one can erase themselves from existence, not even her. Otherwise, so she need to create her own reincarnation unless her personality the deletion for her, there will be no point.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
I can't tell Paimon, she doesn't know about the virus. Not possible to validate to completely erase his own existence. Ano yung
Excuse
action?
me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill.
Wow.
Here.
Wow. Buta ka, hayop ka.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That guy is.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo.
You're a strange
You
one.
say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right,
Drifter.
I am.
Ah,
We can
okay.
talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey,
Parang ibang,
what do we do now? Okay, stay out
parang
of
iba,
sight. Don't let him
ibang
see
iba
you.
siya. Parang bago ako dito sa bago. Ano. Okay, follow the person you just saw. Asan siya? Layo niya agad.
Phew. Go.
Up. Ah! My God, dapat nalayo niya kaagad.
Phew.
Oh, yun siya. Hello there.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel? Oh, alright.
Titignan lang
This
natin.
should be enough.
Tignan lang natin.
Ah, guess I should wash them before I take them back.
Kasi if I was seeing this with my own eyes, I'd never believe.
Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice. Have we met before?
No.
No, we haven't met. But you know me? I have no recollection.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
Prove it. Oh my god, diretso agad sasabihin niyo, puppet.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right! The look on his face!
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people.
Kahit nagbago siya, puppet pa rin siya.
Look, I'm just a wanderer.
I wonder.
But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important. Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice
Pero,
of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then
may
let's
nabago
return to
dito.
the city.
Nabago ako dito ha. Okay, return to the grocery store. Mag-teleport na lang tayo dun. Nabago ako kung paano siya magsalita. Hindi yung tinitrash talk ako. Ah. Ah!
Huh? Phew. Huh?
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
But I don't... No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Kasi pinipigil niya.
Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Return to the sanctuary stand. Oh. Hindi ko parang pinipigil niya pa rin yung galit niya. Kada naggaganon. Dahil nahawakan niya yung ulo niya. Parang babaan ko konti yung motion blurred. Parang nakakaano eh. Wait for it. Here. Dahil lang yung nagko-computer siya na nahida. Ay,
Nahida! Nahida! What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
kita nila sa Lord Kusanari, what happened in the Grand Bazaar?
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to
Incarnation.
be called, previous incarnation. Oh, like a past life or something? Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my
Ah.
previous incarnation?
Di pwede sabihin.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation. If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
Rita tells the Wanderer about his past. You're evil!
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth.
Ang pause yung ano
If
niya, no?
one thing is right,
Ang pause yung
its
boses niya.
opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet. with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh,
Okay.
good point. Given
Eh.
your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you.
May na siya kanya pa rin Breron.
Prepare yourselves, everyone.
Prepare yourselves. Ala. Wait lang.
Sit. Wanna come over for tea?
Right. The first episode of Puppet can be the Balladeer, harbinger of the Fatui, and it can also be the Kabukimono who was once sighted in Tatarasuna. Current parent. Lagi nang sabi, current parenting is long. Hell. Yung alam ko dito na pwede natin siya ipangalan. Iniisip na ang pangalan, naka-base sa verse niya. Parang whirlwind. Yun, whirlwind, naka-base sa whirlwind. Ano siya eh, since galing siya sa Inazuma, since ang Inazuma naka-base sa Japan, gusto siya bigyan ng pangalan ng ano, ng Japanese. Binaisip na ako. Ito na tayo. Yes, black screen.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience.
Immersive.
It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
Wala kang vision.
Never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy
Katsuragi.
to Torichio's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems
Up.
like he was a good guy.
We are
He looks
here.
like a warrior, but he has a kind face.
A warrior with a
Why
cute
couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Ako siya makapili. Ah, shit, chess. Isang memory lang.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name. Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Isa ba pupunta? Ba't may ladder? Ba't may ano dito? Here? Wait, what the hell? Ay, ito. The hell? Ang daming cheese. Parang electric na ako. Ah, right. What the hell? Where Oh, ang buto. Hindi na napakita.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Air voice.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's
Ay,
pretty,
bata.
but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever. This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his
nanay
mother
niya.
died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him.
They became
They made a
best
promise
friends
to live
forever.
together.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others.
The hell?
You betrayed me too. The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Paano naging betrayal kung sakit ng kinamatayan ng ng bata? Oh, shit, namatay siya. Betrayal. Puta. Parang mali lang isip niya. Ay, shit, gabi. Right. Head towards the next memory.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to
Oh,
obstruct you.
Jester.
I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or
Ay.
continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
A long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your
Parang-
place
ano,
at
parang
the
nalala-
banquet and join the...
Sorry,
This
pumasok agad
place
ako.
is dark.
Pinanggayon mo na yung sinabi nila.
Paimon knows this place. It's the delusion factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the traveler once encountered the balladeer here.
Niligtas tayo ni Amy
Such a
dito.
creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
Remember this, it was an unsettling place.
Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my
Ay,
way.
wala na magagawa, patay ka na.
You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
See you at the cemetery. What
Poor
the hell?
little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
Oh, ako.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Damn, what the hell?
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
No, inete ko matapos yung usapan eh.
Looks like we have arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after
Information.
that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other,
Magsalita
and
si
it
Doctor
became difficult to
English.
further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
Okay,
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
Oh shit, sandi. Ah,
Go!
panay, ano lang tayo, lipat na lipat lang. Alright. Siya, come on, bilis. Okay.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Is the true meaning of Great Lord? Look at the last words. Person can erase themselves even though the original body has gone. Or a person's sins are an inescapable part.
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Oh, bubalik na ulit yung dati niyang ano, ugali. Oh, cutscene.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
So, set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
Ay, shit. Kasi bumalik to.
No way!
Doll blade talaga hayop oh.
Hey! Are you done yet?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Yeah, plot arm. Ay shit, yun yung vision niya.
Balladeer?
Die.
Nice first words. Ay nako, kalaban ulit natin to. Ay shit, ako siya lang. If the opponent, saan? Ay, ito pala. Oh shit. Ah, aray. Aray.
Insignificant past.
Ow. Shit, siya lang yung pwede natin gamitin. Alder Blaze, lipad. Ah.
At my command, you shall fall.
Ay shit. Ay shit.
Used to this.
Ay, dapat ko lumipad ako. Mamatay ako. Ay. Please. Ay, naku, mamatay si ano.
Insignificant past.
Ba't tayo konti?
My endless cycle rises. Begins.
Ah! Ay, nice. Pinag-heal sa akin. Okay.
Behold. Perish. Search for it.
Woo! Ah. Pwede ko gamitin.
Insignificant past.
Hala, tinamaan pa rin ako. Hayop ka. Ow, sinampal ako hayop.
Feeble human. Too slow. The wind rises.
Ah.
Far enough.
Kaya hindi na naubusan yung ano niya.
Perish.
Tama lang.
Behold, at my command, You shall fall.
Peace. 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 Ah!
Squall and Fury. Insignificant past.
Peace. Ah.
Wind rises. Feeble human.
Pucha, ito sa'yo.
Unsightly insects. You're dead.
Sampalin. Sampalin yung kamay. Ayop. Everlasting our Lord of Arcane Wisdom.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
But, ayun yung ugali niya, bumalik.
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Yep.
You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry.
Okay, sanay pa ako dito
Thanks to
sa
you,
ano na to.
even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Oh, at least may konting bait. Oh, what the hell? Ay. Pwede, pwede, okay, walang chess. Ba naman yan. Nga lang man, chess binigay sa akin. Extra primo gems to. Ayop. Lamig.
Welcome back, traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the sixth is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Tactical retreat.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it. Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well. I will try.
Traveler,
Yes.
after I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Yung ano
Borrowing
reward.
and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
Pero
But
kung makalimutan,
humans
puppet
can't
ka pa
live
rin.
without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Oo.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too.
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you
Naisip na
think.
ang pangalan eh. Mga based na sa Japanese.
The Traveler and Paimon have
Hindi
helped you
nakabase sa
a
isang
lot.
sa verse niya.
If you can't decide on a new
Sa Japanese name.
maybe
Ang
you
bibigyan
can
natin
ask
siya kanya
them for
since
ideas.
galing naman din siya sa Inazuma.
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Fine.
Have you got anything?
Name change rules. You can update the item at the operative stroke. There's a limit on the number of times you can rename this character, so do so with care, alright? You may have to restrict your use of the game service if you do not follow these rules. The bullying or insulting of any travelers or groups of travelers. So, hindi ko pwede pagtawanan yung mga pangalan ng ibang ano. Ang pangalan namin sa iyo ay Chumuji. Wait lang. Chumuji ba yun? Wait lang. Chumuji ba yun? Wait lang. Wait lang. Yeah, tama ba yun? Yep. Yes, tama. Chumuji Kaze. Ibig sabihin whirlwind. Naka-base dun sa verse niya. I think okay na yun since galing naman din siya sa Inazuma.
Are you
Up, man.
sure?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. If you say so.
Pero sobrang nonchalant.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
You've tried to do
Everyone
next.
who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Wala masabi dyan. Gagi.
What's that look for? Don't make that face. I know what I'm doing. That day will come. All right. We're done here. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So
Sorry.
we can finally go
Check lang
eat.
ako.
Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Yep, mangunguha ng mga materials para kay Kaze. Muji Kaze. Oh shit, hindi ko mapindot yung ano. Okay, kukuha tayo ng mga materials para sa kanya. Hindi ko pa nga tapos i-build si Nahida eh. Ano yun? Oh. Isang pagita. Hell. Yung sa... Ah! Dahil gano'ng katagal lumabas sa isang pintuan. Man, load eh.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean
got
because
it.
everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
Strange istorya. I turn to the rest, resting place. Picture, joke lang. Ano yun? Resting place. Geo. Ah! Pero tapos na yun. Pero parang meron pa. Lagi nakabukas yung pintuan.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, great! Huh? Look at that vase.
Nandito pa rin.
Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
At night we stayed there. Paimon bumped into the table as being startled by something with the balladeer and broke the vase. Oh. The balladeer erased its existence and changed the world, so why is this vase new?
You sound lost and confused.
Oh shit, sino to?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be
Anong god?
changed. Perhaps
Anong
a
god?
god may have a slim chance. But for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate, like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck was that?
Unknown god ba yun?
Doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
Really my eyes? Does she mean I should trust my men?
Anyway, that vase is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
I wonder what else awaits me in the future. Oh shit. Hindi ko siya yun eh. Hindi ko si unknown god yun eh, Buja. Magsalita. Ay, basag pa rin. Oh, yun. Ito. Yes. Ito. The brush with which you may bestow a new name upon a certain person once a new name has been given, it cannot be changed. Hindi ba na ba yung pangalan kay ano?
Sid?
Oh, yes. Okay, kumuha tayo ng mga materials para sa kanya. Now, saan pupunta? Hindi ko masyado ginagawin. Dito tayo pupunta. Dito. Parang next time muna yung, yung TCG ba yun? Card game dito sa Genshin. Isang dali na matatapos na ako. Muna tayo ng mga materials muna. Ilang minuto tapos na ako dito. Ah! Like, wait, saan ba yun? Eh, saan yun? Ah, dito. Ay, kung sinira niya yung gitara.
One with nature.
This isn't good. Go.
Lag, pero... Hindi mo makikita yun. Ay, wait lang. Ano si Naida? Level 60 pa lang siya.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
Sorry.
Hey,
What the Devourer mushroom? Di ba may sa taas pa? Or parang yun lang.
everyone hold hands.
Kaya nakakatamad mag-collect no?
Let's light it up.
The wind knows it.
Higher, hands on fire.
Mamatay ako! Ayan, saan yung ano? Nasaan pa yung mga iba? Sa taas daw. Oh, tumitingin ako sa map. Tumitingin ako sa interactive map. May immune din. Ah! Hey, bilis. Ay, ito pala. Kasi nasan yung mga iba?
I see everything.
Ah, siya nakaharang. Iisip.
Into the wind.
Nice.
Time to go.
Ah. Talon kaso ah. Isa.
Not bad.
Oh shit, paano to? Ah! Shit, wala akong hydro habol. Ah, kutya, kaya pinapanaan ako. Ay, mga iba. Minaksa ko yung bintana. Marami dun ah. Dito. Okay, wala tayong hydro. Di natin pwede kalabahan. Ayop. There is it. Ano yun? Sa baba ba? Ano sa taas? Sa taas. Yung palaka na yun. Ingay. Sa taas talaga. Sa taas ka. Ano yung makakataas dito? Up.
The wind knows me.
Anong palaka na yun ang ingay? Ayos, wala na. Is that it? Pucha, paano mo makukuha yung mga ganyan, no? Anong palaka na yun?
Everyone hold hands!
Ano, men? Ano to? Nakita mo yung mata? Hindi ko pwede yan yun. Where is it? Where is it?
One with nature.
Patay-patay lang. Oh, kita mo yun? Hindi, wala. Bulag lang. Grabe, dito pa sa mga loob na ito. Ay God, asan na yun? Hey, Dabilis. Ay God, ang hirap hanapin to. Gana. Yun, natin may isa pa lang, oh. Hindi pa umabot. Eh. Dapat
I see everything!
ano, dapat kinuko na lang kaysa mag, oh may... kunin nga natin to. So, dito. So, Chicago.
Into the wind.
Taas, akyat.
One with nature.
Ay, wala akong waypoint dun eh. Abot ba ako? Yes, abot ako. Ay, shit. So, asan yung mga ano dito? Abot ba yun? Abot ba ako dun? Of course. Grabe mapapala ka dito ah. Ay, naku, nasa taas to.
Into the wind.
Hindi ko pa pala nakukuha lahat ng mga ano, Dendrocolus. Oh shit, sa taas. Taas pa to ah. Abot ba?
One with nature. Into the wind. Time to go.
Wait. Abot ba yun?
Everyone hold hands!
Oops. Saan pa yung mga ano? Meron daw isa dito. Ah, ito daw. Ah, shit. Oh, dito isang Dedropolis. Pero nasaan yung ano? Kinakuha ko na. Pwede ba ito ano, EQ?
I see
Ito EQ?
everything.
May bawal. Bawal. Diba di ko kinuha?
Everyone hold hands.
Okay, meron dito. May dalawa dito. Or apat. May apat dito. Yan, ang hirap ng ang hirap kunin yung mga materials niya. Ah. Ah, wait. Wala ka pa rin dito? Pucha. Ayan. Ano ba yun? Ang part to. Hirap hanapin. Baba ba? Ay, wait lang. Ano naman dito? Ang hirap hanapin. Nakakalabanin pa ako ng kalabaw.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, capek na si Pai. Hayop ba?
No escape.
Wind Strider.
Capek na. Ay, puto. Ah, shit. Pinatay yung arc ng hayop. Ay, no. Paano ko siya i-hit? Ano pa ginawa ko to?
I see everything.
Oh, hindi ko na nahanap. Dito ko sa part ang hirap hanapin.
The wind knows me.
Isa daw dito. Pero wala naman. Oh my god, saan ba? Saan ba to? Akitin ko pa to. Ay mo, nag-explore na tayo kaysa hanap ng material.
Time to go.
Explore na lang tayo. Pwede to? O ano? Nakatakot na ano? In. Air. Angka. Parang wala naman dito. Dito daw. I think nasa loob. Oh my god. Ano yun? Power fruit to eh. Wala, umikot na lang ako. Kahit tumingin ka dito, wala naman. Diba? Tumingin ka dito, wala naman, oh. Bad man. Oh my god. Isa pa, mahirap pang kunin. Dito.
Everyone hold hands!
Ano yun? Ano ka isa pa? Yup. Ito. Wow. Ito ba yan? Oh. Tama dendro pa. Hirap naman hanapin yung mga ano doon. Ay, di abot ah. Kapag dito. Di ba rin abot? Ah!
I see everything!
Hirap naman hanapin to mo.
Quick!
Shit, I think...
Let's find shelter, or mushroom.
No. Ito lang mushroom. Navigate.
So we'll start growing on our heads.
Pero malaman kung ano to. Right. Ay, maabot ba natin yun? Sa taas o sa baba? Sana sa baba? So, paano tayo makakataas?
Follow the wind.
Oh shit, wala naman. Ano stamina, hayop.
Into the wind.
Taas pa kaso taas pa.
One with nature.
Ay, di abot ah. Di ko pa nagagawa yung arenara.
Time to go.
Taas nito. At meron pa dito. Okay, dito rin yung isang ano. Ikutin natin yung buong puno. Kami connected ah. Wala na ba dito? Pero rose lang yun eh. Break dito. Tsaka I think ayun pa no? Paano makapunta dun? Dito rin. Wait, saan na papunta? Sa taas. So. Hindi tayo abot. Dito abot ah. Sabihin taas pa to. Oo nga no.
Everyone hold hands!
Shit. Wala na dito, no?
The weather is lovely and warm. Things are about to start getting lively again.
Kaya baba ko nga yung motion blurred. Maganda yun eh. Low, pero off natin. Kaya wala akong katulak. Ay, meron daw dito. Meron daw dito. Ayun, no? Ay, hindi pala. Kala ko yun. Hayop. Di ba nilagpasan ko na? May trampoline dun. So, ibig sabihin, may chance na pwede ibaba tong tubig na to. Ano ito yan? Ayun, no? Alright. Okay, I think, hindi ko na kaya. Hindi ko na kaya. I think okay lang muna ngayon. Feeling ko buo. Feeling ko next ang mag-ano, Outlast o Apex. Pero I think okay na ako dito. Off camera ko na lang kukunin lahat. Rhea, since si Chumujikaze, pati si Nahida. Okay, doon na ako. Ano kaya yan? Alright, babush.